Hey, welcome back, family. Once again, Brian, goodvibesfit.org. Of course, Sammy's First Day, my children's book, How Sammy Made Friends with the Power of Kindness. Amazon.com, bookbaby.com, goodvibesfit.org. Once again, check out the book. Lots of pretty good reviews so far. Thank y'all so much for reading it and for liking it and for telling me what you think about it. Welcome back to the Good Vibes Pod, and I want to talk to y'all a little bit. When I wrote my book, I really wanted to offer something to children, but not just for them. It's also for their families, for all of you who read it together. It's for adults just as much as children, it's for teenagers as well. It doesn't really matter how old you are. I wanted to write something that was universal and where the message could be something that everybody could get on with and benefit from. And I hope that it can be beneficial to your life and to the quality of your health and to the quality of your life experiences. And when I say beneficial, I mean that you can take what's in it and you can see the applicability of the messages regarding kindness and compassion and fair-mindedness, but also the toolkit that is mindfulness. The book scratches the surface a bit of mindfulness and breaks it down for kids in a few different ways, namely with deep meditative breathing, gaining control of one's breath, which can be a grounds for understanding and being in control of one's emotions, and also the recitation of affirmations and positive language, good language, wholesome language that you can use to then shape your reality, and also the cultivation of a spirit of reciprocity, learning how to match and mirror and how to give and contribute, the spirit of generosity and receptivity, how to give and to receive, and the flow in human interaction and human relationships. All of those things are really present in my book, but in a really kid-friendly way. But there are also some very adult principles that you can take from the book. And I hope that as adults who may buy this for your children and read it along with your children or just read it for yourself, I hope that you can extract from even a higher, more mature adult level some of the things that I was offering for adults at the same time. I enjoyed writing it for that purpose. I liked the simplicity of a kid's book, and I liked the challenge of incorporating some kind of high level or top level mindfulness and wisdom teachings in the book that are equally mature as they are age appropriate for kids. And what I want to give you now, there are 9 essential attitudes. These were popularized by Professor Kabat-Zinn. He is one of the greatest voices in mindfulness. He teaches mindfulness, he coaches, he has courses and workshops that he leads, and he's actually taught this at universities. And I wanted to, every one of these attitudes runs throughout my book. I did structure the lessons in the book around these attitudes. And I want to introduce you to these attitudes just at a top level. I want to kind of give an airplane view of the attitudes. Because not everybody is used to this stuff or knows this stuff, and I want you to know that there are aspects of mindfulness. There's different attitudes. You can think of these as heart sets and mindsets. This is what's going to help set the table for you to invite mindfulness into your life as a practice going forward that you can have for yourself and that you can have in your family with your children. And I hope that you can practice it together with your kids. And I want to go over the attitudes with you. In this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay them out one by one, and I'm going to follow up with some videos afterwards just to kind of go into each one specifically and give you a little overview of each of the attitudes. And what I want you to do afterwards is I want you to go back and read the book, and I want you to see if you can find them and notice them throughout the book. And you'll see them. Each one is present in the book, and I made sure of that. But it's not as obvious. You wouldn't necessarily see those words or see these words written in the book because it's for kids. But without further ado, I want to read these to you. So the first attitude is non-judging. We have the attitude of patience, beginner's mind, trust, non-striving, acceptance, letting go, gratitude, and generosity. And if you read this book, you'll see every one of these attitudes is present, is implicit in the pages as you turn the pages, in one or all of the characters, and they all have the opportunity to learn. And I'm going to go back, like I said, after this video, you'll see each video that follows will break down each of the attitudes. And why is it important that we call them attitudes? Well, it's important to set the table. You can think of this as a heart set or a mindset. It's your approach to something new. Whatever it is, whether you're trying to lose weight, get in shape. I am a trainer. I do help people lose weight. I write training plans. I have many training plans that I've authored up on my website that are for purchase. And I include mindfulness in my weight loss plans for a reason and for a purpose. Your attitude is what determines how you're posturing yourself and what you're bringing to a situation. It's how you ready and prepare yourself for whatever you're going to undertake. And very often, if we can't quite wrap our mind around something in a very mathematical way, we have a hard time grasping it because we want things to add up and make sense as adults. And we can be very rigid in that way. But a lot of these things that may be something new that exists outside of our own present knowledge or experience, and there's a knowledge gap, we have to learn how to ease into that discomfort and learn that we're going to have to trust that which we don't know, and that we can get on the right path to learning what we need to know to see the improvements and see the changes. So what I invite you to do with mindfulness, whether it's yoga, weight loss, any new endeavor, whatever good endeavor in your life that it is. I don't find it helpful to be a total cynic, but healthy skepticism is good. You don't want to go into something with a negative attitude expecting it not to work, but you also don't want to go into it with some blind optimism thinking that whatever you try is going to be the one-size-fits-all magic pill that's going to change your life. I don't want you to go into to approach mindfulness thinking that it's going to be the answer to all your problems. It's going to make all your pain and issues and problems go away. It's not going to do that, but it will make your life easier. The implementation of it will allow you a better experience of life by letting you be a bit more resourceful, letting you be a bit more calm, and cultivating a gentle, calm, and peaceful, relaxed state as you approach your life. So I do know that it will do that for you. But I don't want you to have some overt optimism thinking it's going to be the magic trick that's going to take all the pain away. But I also don't want you to be completely cynical and negative going in looking for it not to work, because you're going to find that too. Whatever you make up in your mind about it is probably what's going to happen. So check the following videos, please. Stay tuned. I'm going to go one by one, and I hope that you can I invite you to embrace just a positive attitude. Question what you hear, but try on the stuff and see if it works for you. Take what's good and leave what's bad, and move on and keep it moving and see how implementing these things can improve your experience. And that's all I have for you today. Check the book out. The link is below in the description if you're on YouTube. If you're on Instagram, you can check the link in the bio to go straight to the book on Amazon, or go to my website, goodvibesfit.org. You'll see on the homepage is set to my book, and you can follow the link from there. I love y'all. Thank y'all for rocking with me. I rock with you. I don't care who you are, where you're from. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.